Don't mind the hair. I had a beanie on this morning, so it's all jacked up. Alright, so what we're doing today is we're basically starting the rebuild process of the old ranchero. Let's see here. So as you can tell, I already started. I was getting after it this morning. Forgot to grab the camera out, but I got it now. Basically, I've got the headers off, the whole exhaust system. Right now I'm working on the alternator and like this wiring. This wiring is one big project that I want to get fixed. But yeah, right now it's just taking apart all the pieces and getting it ready to pull the motor out. My plan is to pull the motor and then pull the transmission and then pressure wash and clean up this entire bay, engine bay, and fix the shifter. What else? That's pretty much it. Like the main thing is on the transmission I gotta do a new flywheel and a new torque converter. I'm pretty sure I messed those up to where they're out of balance. I got a little oil leak. I don't know if you guys can see it down there. Just enough to piss you off, not enough to change the oil level or ever having to add oil. And I think it's coming from this gauge wire that I have that goes into the cab. I think it's leaking from there. But starting the process. Gonna be, I don't know, gonna be a doozy doing it all by myself, but luckily my neighbor has an engine stand and a motor puller that I can borrow from him, so it's gonna make it pretty easy. Alright, time to get after it. Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. So the plan today, if I have enough time, is to get all of this steering linkage replaced and all of the control arms. Woo-wee. Hopefully you guys can see it. And then what I got is I got airbag mounts and airbags for the front, which is going to be replacing the shocks and the coils. And then in this package, all new parts. That's nice. So that's for the upper control arms, that's for the drag links, tie rod end, tie rod end, tie rod end. And that's for the up front linkage. Tie rod end, idler arm. And then here's the bad boys, yeah. Got lower control arms. Lower control arms. New bushings and everything for the sway bar. And upper ball joints. Woo-wee. I'm excited, but I'm not looking forward to replacing it all, to be honest, but it's something I gotta get done. Oh yeah, and then the sway bar bushings up front. Very nice. So that's what we got. Basically what I'm gonna be doing now is, of course you guys probably didn't see any of that, whatever. Basically what I'm gonna be doing now is taking measurements so I can get it fairly close for when I put it all back together. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna get after today. I'll get back with you when I have something done. Alright, so right now I got the old coils off and shocks. The only thing I got left on this side is replace the lower arm and the drag link stuff. Gotta replace, what is that thing called? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got it over here though. Yeah, this is quite a doozy though. This side, I got the lower one on, ball joint, that's what it is. Gotta replace the ball joint on this one. Gotta replace this bolt back here. And then it's time to mock up these guys, the airbags. So basically right now, I just gotta grind out the rivets that are holding this ball joint on. And then I gotta cut this bolt out because there ain't no way that thing's coming out. It's been in there since '68. Yeah, and then it's just replacing all the new parts. I got this cool thing. It's basically a replacement because it used to have power steering, but the power steering pump, basically like the pressure switch or whatever, whenever it hits full stop, wasn't working, so it blew my line. And I've absolutely hated having that extra pump and all the hose, and it was just a whole lot more clutter and I didn't want to deal with it. It runs just fine with manual steering, so that's the route I went. I just got that to replace where the power steering arm connected to the whole drag link and the pitman arm right there. You can see it back there. But yeah, slowly but surely. And I got this thing stuck. So it's just getting scrapped, but I don't need it because I got both of them off already. So that's where we're at. Keep plugging along.